the Taros, but no, it's going to be the Fate. It's going to be the Fate v Fate. I love that Yuz gives a lot of respect to both the Scythe and Orb and the idea of the mirror match here against this player.
That's absolutely a button check. I thought at the start when they both dash jumped, I was like, oh, I guess that's the best way to start. And then they're just like, nah. You know, it's good. Get those button checks out. But yeah, like you said, it's definitely going to be the Fate v Fate. You know, Yuz was kind of talking about, you know, Scythe v Scythe or Orb v Orb. I don't think a lot of people like to do that, like, direct of a mirror match, where it's like same weapon v same weapon. I think a lot of times someone will try to go for the other one.
And especially when someone likes to slow things down, like, then that really grinds the mirror match to a halt, and you're both looking for the exact same things. When you're both looking to punish the other's landing or whiffed attack, what happens? The entire thing grinds to a halt, and you're waiting for the other person to act, the other person's waiting for you to act, and then just nothing happens. And that's why he makes the comment of, as long as I don't fall asleep, or as long as I don't get impatient and throw out a move, then, like, we're going to be in good territory.
I think another way of kind of describing that situation is like if you watched a Western movie, it's like it's high noon. They're both like standing on opposite ends of this really long dirt path, and they're waiting for the clock to tick down. But the entire time they're doing that, that's just tension.
Yeah.
That's them both being like nervous and ready to pull the trigger, but neither of them wanting to do it just yet. And that's basically what's going to happen here between Godly and Yuz.
Definitely going to be an interesting set. I think Godly has the greater potential to swap off of his Legend. If it starts going not his direction, there is the potential to pull out the Taros. But I don't know what the conditions are that would make that happen. I don't know if like Godly's more or less itching to switch, because he talked about that a little bit as well when I was asking him who's going to be playing today earlier. Is like he didn't want to just like, oh, I lose and I swap, I lose and I swap, I lose and I swap. All of a sudden, I'm just I'm panic swapping, because that never works out.
Yeah.
That's a bold move early on the side sig.
You know what? It's early in the set. Might be your opportunity to try out some of these more risky options, but so far pretty even. You're going to see Godly go for a recovery after that neutral air, something that Yuz has not done. Another one, this time catches the dodge.
I do worry if he goes for those a lot and Yuz just spot dodges through them, all of a sudden he's going to turn around and take a nair, potentially a recovery. Okay, we see Yuz actually instantly moving back to the stage, but he doesn't have enough in-air movement to get into the range of that side signature from Godly, who's going to take first stock. He only has 50 damage, and that was roughly a 50-second stock.
I really like that fake out Godly did right before that, where he did a dash dump ground pound right above, and then he ended up landing back down, coming in with that sidelight, which led to the KO. Really kind of baited out Yuz to come up. Oh, Godly gonna actually outspace Yuz.
Yeah, a little bit of the footsie game coming in here between the two. There's the sides, back-to-back sidelights. Yuz getting the first one, then Godly instantly throwing out the sidelight after being at a hit stun. Weapon toss up, weapon control still in Godly's favor. There's the sidelight from Yuz. No weapon spot coming in for him to move over. He actually did go off stage after that instead of just sitting on the corner.
Nice three-piece from Godly. He's been doing a really good job controlling the weapons. He knows all of his different win conditions, and Yuz is gonna come in, hit that side air.
Okay, he's going to swap back over to the Scythe. Wants to use this for the damage build here. There is the weapon spawn here. Doesn't put out too much to deflect Godly from it, who instantly falls down and grabs the orb. Man, a lot of damage coming out. Almost as even as up. There's about 50 damage between these two here.
And this is what I was talking about earlier with Yuz's orb, is like he does not really whiff on his ground attacks, whereas Godly, he whiffed like 2 neutral lights, got punished each time, whiffs the side light, gets punished again. Like, he's got to be careful about that because he's going to get punished.
Now, the one thing that's going to be potentially in Godly's favor there is if Yuz whiffs an attack, and then we see the sidelight side air punish, that's 2 hits, that's a lot of damage coming out. If it's on the other side and it's Yuz and he has Scythe in his hand, like, he can grab one, but if Godly jumps and dodges correctly and keeps changing things up, then it's going to be really tough for Yuz to find any follow-up attacks off of that. There's the down air, almost point-blank range. Godly with a huge lead here in game 1.
Really good positioning from Godly just outside of the neutral air from Yuz, and then comes down with that down air to get that stock. Once again, playing that weapon now. Wants every single advantage he can get over Yuz, but Yuz able to pick up an orb.
We are seeing it slow down. We saw essentially a 50-second stock from the first one that Godly grabbed, and then 2 minutes passed. Almost 2 minutes by the time he got the second. Oh, he went for the down air, bounce off the wall. Him and Yuz swap places.
Double exclamation point, but he lands down. Swaps over to the site this time, used with a side air. Not quite enough just yet.
We definitely see Godly more willing to edge guard here compared to Use. He'll put himself there, like he'll make his presence known right on the corner, but still, like we've seen today from Use so much, is he'll immediately backdash back to the middle of the stage.
He's staying out there. Godly, once again, willing to challenge it.
There's the dodge down.
Just gets a neutral air, not going to get
Dodge
much else.
away.
Sideline side air.
Ooh, I thought we were going to see a down air grab. Thought Use was really worried about that recovery potentially hitting on the top, leading to more juggle damage. There's a sideline side air from the middle of the stage to Godly. He moves forward, but you instantly see him dodge back. In case like Use throws out a weapon toss there, goes for a GC side sig. Little too slow on that falling side air.
Godly, though, immediate dodge down. Oh, man, they both know. Final stocks here. You can see them really slow it down. They're playing much safer right now.
It's about a 50 damage difference between these two. Godly can just play the landing punish game. Here's his own landing side air.
He got disarmed, though.
Uses without a weapon. Any down air?
No, he's playing it safe. It goes for the neutral sig, but Yu's able to avoid it. Down like ground pound. Godly with a neutral air.
They're both red.
They're in the red, like you said. Who's going to go for the KO? Two
Oh
misses
my
the side
gosh!
Orb the orb. Who's going to get the side air?
Dude, Use didn't even make his presence known on the corner, bro. He stayed away from it. They're both sidelining. The side air from Godly not enough.
Oh, the recovery from Yu's almost does it.
Oh,
Doesn't
I
get
thought
the
we were
orb.
going to see it on follow-up after the weapon toss hit. The weapon toss goes up. Use, dude, the orb comes in at the perfect time for him. One exclamation point. Use didn't even do anything, even that. Oh my gosh.
What a nail biter. Final moments there in the orb v orb, both deep red, but Yu's able to utilize that stage control. That's what he wants. He wants so much space to back up, and that's what it worked out for him. Dash jump backwards, turnaround side air, and Godly got caught.
Hopefully we get to see what the timer was on by the time that game was over to notice how long it was. Dude.
There's 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that was a 5-minute game, and that's exactly what we were talking about before this, is the endurance that it takes to play sets against a player like Use. Like you kind of, like you just, unless you're literally a computer, like you have to play at his level. You have to play at his pace, and it's so grueling because he's always there, right? And you have to either be a tourist or figure out how to get some residency in defensive land.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
Godly,
here's the swap.
he's going to make the swap over to the Taros here for game number 2. Did not want to run that mirror match back.
So I'm pretty sure Use was playing strength stance earlier when we saw his fate, and he's actually playing defense stance. He played it in last game against Godly's strength stance fate as well.
Stuck on the corner. Godly not able to catch the landing there.
Yep, just play it slow, brother. You have hammer. You're dropping bombs every time you get a hit.
Neutral light. Stomp, side air. It's going to add up quick.
That's all you got to do. That's the game you have to play.
Oh! Stomp into nothing, ended up slipping off the stage. Use just gets that neutral light. Falling neutral air, Use able to dodge. Another neutral air, that's going to disarm Godly. Going to look for his KO tool soon.
Dude, the neutral air is going to be so scary. If Use is floating in that 45 degree, Godly can just destroy him with neutral air. Oh, he didn't expect it to hit.
No, didn't get
Or didn't know the follow-up.
Yeah. He's going to whiff there and Use punishes, side light, side air.
I wonder if that would have KO'd if he was string stance. That one should do it. No!
Still not enough.
Oh, it's the second one of those we've seen drop this weekend.
Dude, the tension here, again, it's the Royale. It's the top players from around the world. The nerves adding up, but a good weapon toss from Use will get the first stock here in game number 2.
The high weapon toss either expected him to jump up there or instantly come out with the axe recovery like he did.
There's a weapon spawn, but Godly can't go for it immediately. This is the neutral light.
Is a raw nair going to do it? You saw him try it. Didn't make contact. He's afraid to commit to another one. The side air whiffs. I think a stomp down light will do it. I don't know if a raw air will.
Stomp, side air. That is going to be the KO. Godly going to juggle weapons here.
Even from the wrong side of the stage. That is just about 2 minutes into this game by the time the first stocks were taken away.
Staying to the side. Side light.
Oh,
nice.
nice
Turnaround side
one.
air. Gets that extra hit.
Love a turnaround side air like that. Oh my gosh.
That was his recovery.
Yup.
He's running out of options there. Use.
Certainly he's done. Yep. Massive lead here for Use.
Yep. Saw the situation there. Saw that Godly burned his options. Ended up committing big and getting that KO.
Godly blinked in that one moment. We saw exactly what happened.
Can't blink. Don't blink. Neutralite catches the movement of Use, but it's not a lot. It was just the second hit.
Oh, man. Godly's not chasing after Use. You're seeing Use run away.
Nice.
Godly's having to chase after him, throw out the D-Light.
He's waiting. No swings there from Godly as Use got close. Misses the stomp.
Oh my gosh, the commitment. The grounded commitment. Use is doing such a good
Nice.
job. Okay. Great bounce pass to yourself, hitting the side air for the KO. Use is doing such a great job of like staying just high enough above stomps or out of range of stomps like left and right so he doesn't get caught by them. So Godly's having to come in with these other things that aren't a true combo. He's playing a straight hit game.
I mean, if somebody's dash landing a lot, it can be hard.
Potential
but a good
setup
recovery
here. The dodge came out,
stays
but
above
Godly
him.
wasn't instantly able to find anything. He did find the down air. Use back to maintaining stage control. Oh, I thought we were going to see the recovery. Use actually just backing up, going to middle stage. Stop.
Not enough. Puts him off screen. Godly, currently unarmed, hits the recovery. Back to the hammer. No attacks thrown out, but Use with the damage advantage. Godly not able to punish with the dare. Stomp side air. Off stage. Side air. Godly gonna put that one away.
Oh my gosh. That was a close one. If Godly lost that game, going down 0-2 after the legend swap, that's when the panic has to set in.
sure.
You gotta be like, what do I do now, brother?
He did manage to close it out, but the results ultimately not that different from when he had the Fate Mirror match. Like it still came down to final stock red.
That game was basically like no axe too.
Yeah, it was 100% hammer, all about that stomp game. Great aerials though. Man, picking up that recovery for the side air was huge.
He was starting to use dare a little bit more towards the end. Kind of definitely uses dare, I think, more than a lot of other hammer players out there.
That's what I was thinking about at the beginning, was because his whole first stock, he threw out 0 dares, which honestly, I feel like hammer dare can be a really safe approach to like dash jump dare.
Yep.
It's pretty hard to punish.
It's so good. Potentially leading to juggles after that, but also like I understand the allure of playing the stomp game.
Yeah. The
Now,
payoff is big.
I'm wondering, we have a higher ceiling map here, so maybe Use wants to play a little bit more vertically. Godly could also do the same thing. We could see nairs coming out from both of these players more, but especially hammer nair. There's the stomp dare. Okay. Playing more of the kind of game here.
Goes for the ground pound. Gets caught on the wall there, but not going to be too much.
Dude, he's hit him like none times, and he has like so much damage on him.
Scoop up. Godly in a great position to get that first stock with a big lead, but Use comes in.
I'm not sure if Godly whiffed the stomp side air because his timing was off, or it was like just that rare edge case where you're just a little bit too stacked for the stomp side air to hit, which is very rare.
Just the side light. Use starting to add up that damage. Godly threw out the recovery. Still out there, but he gets back safely. Stomp,
Nice.
Scoop up. Not quite enough. Higher ceiling, like you said.
Great scoop this time.
Can't catch the landing. Use sidelight side air. Disarms Godly. Where's the weapon spawn? Dodges down.
Wow, he dodged down through this off platform and was in sweat beads after that.
Neutral light, not going to be enough just yet.
Ooh, he throws it
He's
away
going out there.
very quickly. I thought maybe we were just going to see him do the axe neutral light, potentially down light game, but no, he instantly swapped back over to hammer. The weapon toss to open up a little bit, put Use on the back foot. In comes the in light for the KO. Godly with a lead. Minute 45.
But I mean, he had such a solid start, and even then, Use brought this one back. Use, I don't think a sidelight will be enough just yet.
We may see Godly fully opt for the stomp down airs when they're like any level of stacked.
Yeah.
Just so he doesn't potentially
It's
miss
safer.
the stomp side air again. Nice jump to get away from that weapon toss. That was bang on.
You saw him jump to the outside too. Like he jumped closer to the wall to make sure that he got away from that weapon toss. Comes back down. Stomp, scoop up. You see him chase up, maybe looking for a nair if Use decides to dodge down immediately.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay. Stomp nair, okay.
I like that also afterwards he went for the dash land, tried to turn around side air, expecting Use again to come back down too quick.
Dude, the Hammer's stepping it up. Massive lead here for Godly.
Too bad it's axe time for him. Comes in, hits that down air.
I don't know. Is
No
it too
down
bad?
lights?
Who knows?
There
We'll
it is.
see. Did get punished after that whiff down light. Okay, maybe it is too bad. Who knows?
This is a side air. Down signature
Nice.
will do it. Godly now with a very sizable lead over Use.
Now, he does have Roman Reigns as his skin here, but he was kind of looking like Taros from the graphic novel leak that we saw. Not leak, preview.
Wow,
Preview it was.
wow.
What?
I don't know.
It was a preview.
You say the magic word and I just go, wow.
Okay, what's the magic word? Is this Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Yeah.
Because these two players are not playing right now. Look at what they're doing, bro. Look how they just slowed things down. This is Hughes recognizing how dire the situation could be, and he's answering back with a lot of orb damage.
Godly still gets the wall touch. Again,
Nice.
Hughes getting these hits in. Weapon toss connects, but that's not a lot. There's an air. Doesn't go for a second one just yet. Stomp, scoop up. No nair. Again, Godly very patient. Stomp,
Love
nair.
it. Dude, his Hammer gameplay's really leveling up here.
Uh-oh, that's the weapon toss.
Okay.
That's going to be the pickup from Hughes. Nair through the weapon toss into a side air. Hughes with the side.
It's about 80 damage difference between these two players. In comes the axe. That could be a little bit worrisome. There's the in-light creating space. There should be a weapon spawn coming in the next few seconds. Maybe a little bit of an underestimation by myself here.
Throws it away. There's
There
the
it
weapon
is.
spawn. Over to the Hammer. Not quite in stomp side air territory for a KO, I think.
Ooh.
He dodged up.
Oh! Great
dodge is
in-light
still down?
punish. I
Okay.
know Godly was looking for a landing side air.
Yeah, no dodge
Ooh,
this time.
Dude, Godly's not throwing out like anything, and then he throws out that stomp and he gets punished.
He's getting caught. Hughes bring this one back.
Ooh,
There into
my
a recovery.
gosh.
The rare option from Hughes. Neutral signature! Catches him on the soft platform, and Hughes gonna steal away game number 3.
Oh my gosh. Committing to the neutral signature so late in the game, bringing that back is massive.
It's insane because, like, we talk about how safe Hughes can be. You talk about how risk averse he can be. But when he does it, it catches people off guard and it pays off big.
He misses that there, like, Twitch chat is laughing at him.
Yeah. Hughes don't miss, though. He does not miss those.
Boom. The weapon toss for a little bit of the
hit
mental
stun,
stack
yeah.
interruption, a little bit of hit stun as well. Out comes the neutral signature after picking up the orb. Dude, 100% accuracy for both of them. Both of them were KOs. It was Godly's Axe D-Sig KOing off the top, and then it was the game-winning in-sig from Hughes.
Yeah, but a 50% light attack accuracy on the side of
That's
Hughes.
so crazy. What's the limit of the top of the rectangle on the bar? Because it's 426 and
Unlimited.
it's really close to the
We can
top.
test.
This is probably like 450, right? It's got to be 450.
It's unlimited. It can go off the screen, just like how Fate's Orb can cover the letters. Here we go. Game number 4, though. We're over to Miami Dome.
Or Sandstorm's top 32s. Just goes off the screen. The bar's too big now. Ooh, Godly. No attempt at an edge guard there. Just kind of making himself available around. Okay, there's the sideline of the neutral
Okay.
air.
Seeing some more axe play coming out from Godly. It's the classic sideline there.
It does so much damage.
I mean, he's strength stance. He's coming in with 9 strength, coming in on to use.
One
Gets
thing
that
I
air.
do love about watching both of them fight for center control is like Hughes. Oh my gosh, Hughes is putting like a ton of respect on a Godly for obvious reasons.
No nairs,
Where's
no
the recovery? There it is.
is.
Hughes waiting for it. Is that the stock?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stock. Is when they both go hyper defensive mode, neither player has center. They're both centered around the center, where
Yeah.
they both have like equidistant from the center, and that's not happened for really anybody else that Hughes has fought today. Hughes has been like boom, bang on that middle line, but against Godly, things have changed.
Again, back to the axe. This might be his counter to the orb of Hughes. Soft platform got in the way. Good dodge through. Hughes starting to throw out a couple more orb recoveries. Oh, no punish.
I really
Wow.
thought he was going to get punished on
Yeah.
that. I think that was either a misinput from Hughes doing it the wrong direction, or you expected maybe a little bit more drift coming out from Godly.
Maybe, but that's an easy punish.
Yep.
Hughes sideline into the end sig. Cleans up that stock. Didn't take too much damage. Where's the weapon spawn?
He's only about 50 behind here. Weapon spot comes in. It's directly right on top of Hughes. It comes in right as Godly moves over the left soft plat.
Yeah, you saw the flames start to come down as Godly was moving away from it.
That's Counter-Strike timing right there.
Nice two-piece. Yeah, man, sometimes you got to walk through the smoke. Side side air.
Oh!
Other side air. They're going blow for blow. Godly over to the hammer. This is what worked so well for him in the last game, but it wasn't enough to win it out for him. Misses the stomp.
I really thought that down air was going to hit. Dude, Hughes is keeping it up. He's keeping up the pressure. He has the lead. Oh, almost had the range for that. The down might have the range for that. Weapon toss, but Hughes stays high.
There's the axe now.
I thought we were going to see a D-Sig instantly. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Catches him. Dash down signature, moves in towards Hughes. Can he get enough extra credit to force the game? 5. Hughes comes in, immediately hits him, but the hammer's still in his hands.
Dash D-Sig is so good. Or a dash dodge D-Sig.
Not enough. Are you talking about for axe?
Yeah.
Dude, he's so damaged that nair sent him very high.
Ooh, Hughes
punish.
Very nervous here. No major punishes coming out. We're seeing Godly actually back up and force Hughes to chase him, but Hughes isn't really chasing him. It was only when Godly moved forward there that Hughes got the punish and the KO.
Yeah, Godly's trying to bait out actions there with that dash forward, toss straight down, expecting Hughes to kind of do something and get caught, but Hughes not really falling for it, ends up just hitting him with that side air.
Yeah, something that Hughes was reacting really well against Pirchi earlier is Pirchi was trying to open up with like gauntlet weapon tosses, and Hughes was like spot dodging a lot of them. So Pirchi had to change things up, either do like an up toss to himself or a down dodge bounce or a down toss bounce pass to himself. Godly's gonna have to do the same thing.
Hits him with an air, goes for the ground pound follow up, but Hughes gonna punish it. Misses the sidelight though, so Godly gets a 3-piece. That's some good damage. Sidelight, that was a dodge. Over to the hammer. Still even. Dare. Godly dodges up.
Man, okay, Hughes is in the lead here. He's heavily in the lead.
Swinging. Over to the orb. No, he had primed a second scythe.
I bet he wishes he had an orb here. Ooh, the spacing game, the aerial spacing game between these two. Not enough range on the sniper blast.
Gets him with the scoop up.
That does send off screen.
There's the orb.
Another I thought we were going to see the down air.
Doesn't hit the down light. Oh, misses the down light. Misses the neutral air. Misses the neutral air again. Godly needs this for the game 5, but he's not going to get it. Hughes with the side air wins it out 3-1.
Oh my gosh. The swap to Taro is obviously the right choice for Godly to make there. But still, dude, they all went down to like the final moment that they possibly could. I want to see the clock at the end of that last one. Dude, look at the post-game stats here for Hughes. 57% accuracy. That's his consistency in